What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're a first-time visitor, then I welcome you with open arms. Today's video will be a little bit different than normal. If you see me looking off, it's because I'm monitoring my camera off my computer. So I'm trying to make sure I'm in film or I'm in the view because I have some stuff to show you guys and everything in this one. So I think this one's going to be really exciting. I think it's going to be very controversial. It's going to be some people that don't like me from seeing this. They don't even know me. There's going to be some people that maybe want to be my best friend after seeing this. Either way, I'm not going to say anything today to be, I don't know how to say it. I'm not going to say anything today that's going to try and persuade you or make you lean towards one political party. I'm not going to say anything today that's going to make anybody want to not go out and vote anymore or anything like that. I hope I don't anyway. That's not what I'm here for. Guys, I'm here for one thing and one thing only. Guns. It's all about the guns, right? So everybody, whether you like them, you hate them, you're a politician, you're a pro 2A, you're this or you're that, it's about the guns. People seem to love them or hate them. It's 50-50. That's just how it is. So that's what I'm here for today, guys, right? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because, one, it was raining earlier and it's hard for me to get videos out outside shooting when it's raining, of course. And two, I feel like me being a pro-gun young person, someone that will be influencing how a small factor, but someone that will influence how America or how the ATF may make their decisions or whatever it is, how the Second Amendment may go into the future. The decisions that are made, I am a small factor of that because some of the guys that I see in the groups and stuff I'm in on Facebook and YouTube, all this, you guys are older, of course, nobody lives forever. So these guys they're standing up and they're saying, hey, I'm pro-gun, I'm this and that, you're not taking my guns, you're not doing this or that. Guys are not going to be around forever. So all the young people that are my age or a little bit younger than me or a little bit older than me, we got to step up, guys, because if we don't, we're going to lose the things that we love to shoot, the things that we like to go bond with friends and family, the way that you may have met your girlfriend, this and that, the way you may defend your life one day, guys. We're going to lose those things. We're going to lose our guns. It's what it seems like. And when I say that, I don't mean to be dramatic and say that they're just going to take them away from us one day. I think it's just going to get to the point, or they're trying to get it to the point where they're going to make it so hard to obtain it that it's almost like you can't even have it. So it's not going to be that it's not there. I don't think they're going to take away our Second Amendment. I just think they're going to make it so hard or make it so expensive with tax stamps or this or that, whatever they're going to make us pay, that it's almost going to be like, I can't even own a gun. So guys, we got to step up. We gotta play our part, man. I love shooting guns. I know all of you guys that watch me gotta love shooting them too because you watch me. So I'm sure, like you, I don't want guns to go anywhere. So, but at the same time, I want them to be around and be around in a safe way. I've seen all the shootings and stuff that's been going on, and may the Lord be with all the souls that we lost that have passed on. Whether you believe in God or not, then whoever you believe in, I'm sure that you feel for those souls. The people at the grocery store that were shot, the people in the churches that were shot, the hospital, the doctor that was shot, the school that was shot, of course. May all those people rest in peace, man. Another reason why I'm doing this, guys, I want to stop the misinformation and I want to stop the spread of fear. There are a lot of people that hear that 3-letter word, that GUN word, and they just go ballistic. There's no reason for you to have that. You shouldn't be shooting those. You shouldn't this and that. Until one day they get robbed, or they may be beat up, or they may be this or maybe that. They may have somebody put a gun in their face, and then they think, oh, God, where's the police? Well, you can't call the police if a robber doesn't let you call the police, guys. So you got to think, man. Sometimes, I'm probably going to butcher his name, but Coleon Noor, he's another YouTuber. Excuse me, pro-gun guy as well. I love watching his information. He's a lawyer also. I love watching his information, watching his videos. He's very informational. But it's also important, guys, to go out and do your own research. I know that he does the research, so it makes it very easy. Social media makes it very easy for us to just be able to go and, oh, I saw this on Instagram, so it happened. That may not be the case, guys. So make sure if you're getting your information from social media, you're getting it from a place, from a person, from a thing, an outlet, whatever that is that you're getting it from, that's reputable. That's something that's actually not just a headline. Like somebody's not just trying to get clicks and likes, guys, and views. Make sure you're getting your information from someone that is actually telling the truth. That's the biggest thing. Kind of a segue into that misinformation. first big thing, I have a little presentation I want to do, very short, very small. I'm going to be putting stuff up on the screen, guys. The first thing I had for you, people always hear the word assault rifle or AR. Nobody needs an AR. That's a military gun. Why do you need an AR? Or that's an assault weapon, which we'll get into that later. I hate hearing those two words put together because they're very ignorant, and I'll explain that later. But what does AR stand for? Guys, I'm reading this definition straight off Google. I know it's clipped down. I know I just told you to make sure you get your information straight from a reputable person, a reputable outlet. I just clipped it down so I don't have to put the whole screen. I have personal information on the screen. If I don't clip it down, you guys will be able to see. So this is straight from Google. It's just clipped down so I can not have my information on YouTube. But what does AR stand for? The letters stand for Armor Light Rifle. Armor Light Rifle, guys. And it's not for assault rifle. That's a very big misconception. Everybody thinks they hear AR. My girlfriend does this channel with me, and this is no hate towards her, but I even asked her yesterday, just wondering, somebody, because she's not big into guns, guys. I'm getting her into guns, right? Asked her yesterday, hey, what does AR stand for? She said, assault rifle. I was like, okay. Which is okay, guys. We're not here to slander. I'm trying to take a different approach. I don't want to just keep saying, hey, you're dumb, you're wrong. Let me have it. I'll show you how to shoot it. I want to have a conversation, guys. Back to what I was reading, guys. The letters stand for Armor Light Rifle and not for assault rifle or automatic rifle. Armor Light first developed the AR-15 in the late 1950s as a military rifle, but had limited success in selling it. In 1959, the company sold the design to Colt. I'm not going to get into who Colt is for now. If you want to learn about who Colt is, they're a manufacturer that makes firearms and many other things. Go Google search it, guys. It's just a click away. I do have an AR. It's kind of weird. And my gun, guys, you'll know why I'm saying it like this. So I do have this with me today. Hold on, let me make sure you can even see this. Okay, so I do have this with me today, guys. This is the reason I was kind of making the faces and saying my gun, guys. This is not an Armor Light rifle. This is a pistol. So this is the barrel itself, which is where the bullet comes out of. And this is clear, guys. I'm in my house, so I'm not gonna be and I even flicked it back down to say I'm not gonna be like tossing around a loaded gun or anything like that. There's nobody else in the room with me, so I'm not flagging anybody. This is a pistol, guys. The definition by the ATF, which classifies this as a pistol, and it may not be down to the exact words, so don't kill me with that, but this barrel where the bullet comes, where the bullet exits, guys, is under, and this is where it'll exit. This barrel is under 16 inches, and this has a brace. This is a fin style brace, but it has a brace, not a stock on it. And I'm not going to get into the detail because I'll do more segments like this. But when you're shooting this, guys, this is not made. You may always see in the movies with Tom Cruise and this and that, or James Bond, they always get the gun in there, just do, you know what I'm saying? This is not made to be shoulders. They make different ones that have straps on them. This is made to be held, and if you have the ones with the strap, it wraps around your arm, and it's made to be shot with one hand. I forgot the name of the company, but he had originally came up. He's one of the original creators that came up with the brace style for wounded veterans, I believe it was, so they could strap it around their arm and be able to, if they only had like one arm or something like that, they would be able to still use these guns and not have to miss out on it because they were wounded serving for our country. But yeah, so guys, this is a pistol. You can do these in many configurations. I know some people may ask, what do you need this for? You don't need all that. Who are you gonna kill with this? Hopefully, my answer to that question is, because I see it very often, hopefully no one. I don't ever want to have to kill anybody, guys. But if I do have to, I have the tools that I need to do so. And it will be if that is my absolute last choice. That is not something I strive to do. I'm a big fan of shooting games. I'm a big fan of action movies. I'm a big fan of guns, but I'm not a big fan of killing anyone. I've never had to kill anyone. I hope I never have to kill anyone. So that answers that question. You can do these up however you want. Lucky for us gun guys, they make these in many different configurations where you can do many different things to them. I have a light on mine, so I can hit this little pressure plate and it will activate a light here. I have iron sights here and here. I had a red dot and all the other fancy stuff on it, but this is actually going to be my truck gun, so I want it more simplified so it doesn't get snagged on stuff and everything like that. So this is the most simple way I can do it. Just excuse me, front and rear sights, a light if I ever have to use it in the nighttime, and I have a laser on here, but that's a story for another day. Yes, guys, so this is a pistol, right? This is not a rifle, but just pretend with me today that this is a rifle. The barrel will be 16 inches or longer, and it would not have a thin brace. It would have an actual stock that when I shoot it, I can shoulder that stock. When I shoot this, guys, I'm not supposed to be shouldering this. If you are shouldering it, I wouldn't recommend you do it on video because that's a problem you don't want to have. That being said, guys, some of you may be saying, well, that looks like what they use in the mass shootings. Yes, it is very similar. The difference between this one and the other ones, other than brands, would be, and the way mine looks would be, that's a pistol. That being said, it shoots one of these. This is a 5.56. That will also shoot a 2.23. It looks the exact same. The only difference is that this round, the 5.56 round, has a higher pressure in it. And again, I'm not gonna, for all the people, my gun guys, I'm trying not to scare off or like confuse the guys that aren't gun guys. So I won't get into this. Let's just pretend for all the gun guys, this is a 5.56 and a 2.23 today. This goes in the gun I just showed you guys, right? Now, another misconception, people say, oh my God, that's so big. That big old bullet, that would just tear you to shreds. And we saw where the president the other day had said something about a 9mm bullet will blow your lung out of your body, and just craziness. Guys, this whole thing does not leave the gun, okay? You may see the little gold casings laying around, or like if any of my guys that are Criminal Minds fans or anything like that, you may see where people have, they always say, oh, we can get a fingerprint off the casing. This part is the casing. That is the casing. The brass gold looking part that stays on the ground, that's empty, that smells kind of funny, smell of gunpowder. That is the casing. That does not leave the bullet. That does not go into anybody's body. That does not go out of the gun. Only this part. I'm gonna try and get this on camera. Only this little part right here, right? I want to get it on camera real good. I think I can. That's the part that's leaving the gun. This little part right here. Now, I don't want to downplay it and act like this isn't extremely deadly. This will tear you apart. Let me not be dramatic. I'm sorry. This will do some damage. I'll say that, okay? I won't say tear you apart. This will do damage, right? But that is the bullet, guys. This little part right here above my finger. Where my nail is, below my nail is the casing that holds the gunpowder. And also the gun will extract that part out and flip it onto the ground. Again, the casing. The part above my nail is the bullet. That's the only part. It is a little bit longer down in here, but that is the only part that leaves the gun, guys. It's just not this whole thing, okay? Okay, that was a pistol. And I'm about to confuse a lot of people. And this thing's clear. This as well is a pistol. Now, I know you're wondering, how in the world is this a pistol? And that big thing he just showed us was a pistol too. Again, this is clear, guys. There's nothing down in this. Again, this one has a safety, which anybody that's getting into guns, I recommend you start with a safety just so you can learn. All right. It's empty, guys. This is an M&P 2.0 made by Smith & Wesson. If you like the brown color, this is called FDE, Flat Dark Earth, for anybody that's not a gun guy. This is a pistol, guys. Right, so this is made to be put on the hip. This is made to be carried by law enforcement, to be carried by the military, to be carried by me, regular civilians, somebody that you may see. Your mom, dad, brother, sister, grandma, whoever wants to carry one, guys, they can carry this. You wouldn't necessarily carry this concealed carry. I would, because I like full-size guns. I'm not going to get into that. But a lot of people want to carry compacts, and we'll get into that another day as well. But yes, guys, this is a pistol. The last gun I showed you is a pistol. This gun shoots this bullet. Now, I know a lot of you are wondering, how? If they're both pistols, how does the black one shoot this and the brown one shoot this? Well, guys, same thing. This one's harder to see because it's gold on gold, or brass on brass, I'll say. I'll try and get just the tip. Pause. That part, guys, is the only part that comes out of the bullet as well. Or that is the bullet. That's the only part that comes out of the gun as well. This part is the casing. Again, it holds the gunpowder. There's a little bit more of the bullet down in here. Not very much at all, though. The powder, of course, you know, you hit this in the back with the with your firing pin, and then that ignites, and then boom, it goes flying, travels faster than the speed of sound, all that fancy stuff that people hear about, right? This is a 9mm bullet. This again is a 5.56 bullet. These are two very different things. I won't get into the differences today, but just know, guys, those are two very different things, right? If you really want to know after this video, you can look up a 9mm versus 5.56 penetration test. That will show you all too well what it looks like. A pistol, a small firearm designed to be held in one hand. Again, a pistol. Again, a pistol. Now, keep in mind, I did tell you guys the company made these braces. Mine does not have it, but where it wraps around your arm, where it can be fired with one hand. This is smaller, but it's not small. You would not see somebody concealed carrying this in their right mind, because this is still very, very close to a rifle-styled gun. This is very hard to conceal carry. You would have to have a trench coat on and some loose sweats to conceal carry this. I wouldn't want to. Whoever does, whoever can, or whoever has, I don't know why you would even try, but hey, it is what it is. But yes, guys, so the definition of a pistol: a small firearm designed to be held in one hand. Again, the differences will be the size, the bullet differences, and then the concealability, right? So that is that. I want to show you guys what the definition of a rifle is. A rifle, a gun, especially one fired from the shoulder level. That's what I was talking about, where you can tuck that stock. Mine's a brace, but you can tuck that stock in your shoulder. On a rifle, you can do that. A gun, especially one fired from shoulder level, having a long spirally, that sounds weird, a long spiral grooved barrel intended to make a bullet spin and thereby have a greater accuracy over a long distance. So rifles, guys, depending on the type of rifle you have, again, you want a longer barrel. It just makes sense. The longer that my barrel, we'll pretend this water bottle is a barrel, the longer this is my target, the longer my barrel is from the gun to my target, the less I have to worry about aiming. I'm very accurate with it, right? If I have a pistol, it's just this part of the gun, it's way back here, I got a lot more room to miss, guys, versus having a rifle where it's a lot closer. So it's just intended to be fired with a longer barrel, and that can be shouldered. Rifles come in a million different configurations. Again, the one I have is not a rifle, it is a pistol, right? So this picture will be a bolt action. This is what you will see your granddad probably has on his wall. Depending on how old you are, you may have even seen your brother, sisters, dad, granddad, whoever, riding around with one of these in a rack on the back of their pickup truck. Maybe not this exact one, but a bolt action gun, right? So this is the one where when you're shooting it, they have to pull the lever up and then pull it back and then push it forward and then pull it back down. That's a bolt action. That is the action of the gun, is a bolt, right? Bolt action gun. This gun, again, we'll pretend today this 5.56 round is a 223 bullet. This gun will fire the same thing that I showed you guys a minute ago, this bullet. So I know you're thinking, well, how can that fire this when the gun he showed me looked a lot more aggressive and can fire this as well? Guys, because a gun is just it's a chassis. But the big part that you guys see that looks scary and dangerous is the chassis. What's really making this thing go off is all on the inside. It's the internals. It's the guts of the gun. So as long as you have the bare minimum, your firing pin, I'm not even going to get into all that. As long as you have the guts, I'll say, of your gun that will correctly house and shoot the bullet that you're trying to shoot, it almost doesn't matter what the gun looks like. So when people say, well, you don't need that thing looks aggressive. Okay, a guy that's 6'5" and 250 pounds with long hair probably looks aggressive. It doesn't mean he's Michael Myers, right? So it just depends, guys. The gun should still be on the screen. It depends if I took it down or not. We'll shoot this. The gun I showed you guys first, the black one that said there's a pistol, we'll shoot this as well. Again, it's a 5.56, but 233 for today. It just, guys, the whole reason I'm showing you this is because I want to get the misinformation out that these big, scary assault weapons are what's killing people. Yes, they are killing people, but guys, if you were skilled enough, you could almost do as much damage. I want to be very careful what I say. You can almost do as much damage with this bolt action as you could with that pistol I showed you. This is just made for range. But I mean, there's people that'll take this down and put a red dot on top of that. And you can run up on somebody if you wanted to, man, and shoot them point blank with this thing. Like, you could be very, very close. As close as I can be with the pistol I showed you guys, and shoot them with this. You just need to be very fast with that bolt action. Whereas my gun will allow me to just pull the trigger semi-automatic and it fires off faster. So speed will be the biggest thing in these two guns. The gun, again, if it's still on the screen, the bolt action gun will fire at a longer distance more accurately than the pistol I showed you guys, because mine is so short. I mean, keep in mind, it said for a rifle, the bullet has a barrel that's spiral, and it will make the bullet come out spinning, and that will have a longer accuracy or better accuracy percentage, right? The shorter you make these guns, it actually gets a little less accurate. I won't say a little less dangerous, but a little less accurate. Now, the more inaccurate you are, the least dangerous you are. If you can't hit the broadside of a barn, gosh, you're not going to be very dangerous. You may scare people. You may cause panic, fear, but you're not going to, if you can't hit somebody, you're not going to kill anybody, right? So, but yeah, that is a bolt action gun. I just wanted to show you guys that because these guns, I want to get the big, scary looking gun that makes these loud sounds and you rack it and put this big magazine inside. Guys, it doesn't really matter. This gun takes a magazine as well. It just doesn't hold as many rounds. I'm trying to get the misinformation that's in mainstream media out of here and flood it in with the correct information. Now, what you guys do with the correct information, whether you decide to hate guns or like them afterwards, that's completely up to you. But I at least want to give you the correct information to make your judgments with. I wouldn't want to go buy a car and somebody's telling me, oh yeah, this is a Ford pickup and it's a Chevy. I know nothing about trucks. That's not right. If anybody likes the merch that I have on, this is my own merch, Fearless. You can go, I'll put the link on the website. I'll put the website on the page down below. But you guys can go to fearlessmerch.com and you can support me. I'm sadly not being paid by YouTube yet, but that's my goal. Yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one, man.